The EP23 stacker is the component that allows for incremental height adjustments in half-inch stacks. So if we need to create a short height pedestal from half-inch to 3.5 inches, this is the component that makes that possible. It's got an interlocking mechanism that ensures that each of the parts lock one to the other to create a fully assembled and resistant to tension load assembly. So we can take this half-inch stacker, and simply by taking another stacker and taking the alignment marking on the side of each stacker, aligning that with the dot or insertion mark on the stacker itself, dropping it in place, rotating to the locked position, we now have two stackers with a 1-inch height, top to bottom. So we can continue to stack these stackers to create that height that's necessary to meet the height requirement. This can be used with the top plate. So the top plate or the multi-plate, the EP28, is always the top assembly in the pedestal. It has the same marking on the side. It's the same alignment mechanism as the stacker, as all the interlocking parts. We simply align that to the mark on the side, drop it in, rotate to lock. We now have a fully interlocked assembly. Parts are not going to separate. They're going to resist uplift tension. So high wind loads, not going to break these apart. Can be used for pedestal height assemblies from a half-inch to 3.5 inches high. We can place this assembly directly onto a waterproofing surface. We can also interlock the assembly with the shim plate to make micro height adjustments as well, and a non-mechanical pedestal. So each one of these is going to add then a 1/16 inch height. These can be added in multiple layers, and thereby giving us a non-mechanical height adjustment. This assembly will also interlock with the base adjuster if we want to use the mechanical height adjustment. If we want to be able to screw adjust this, we simply drop that into the base adjuster, lock it in place. Now we have a pedestal height adjustment for this assembly from 1 inch to 3.5 inches high with the mechanical screw adjustment. Take the same assembly without the base adjuster, and if we want to make a slope adjustment, we can interlock this with the EP22. This will set onto that, interlock directly in place. It will rotate independently, allowing us to make the slope adjustment using the bubble level in the center, adjusting the slope, adjusting to position and alignment with the stacker. It can be used independently as a non-mechanical assembly, or used in conjunction with the base adjuster as a mechanical assembly. That concludes the use of the EP23 stacker and its connecting parts.